truck stop in the Niagara region. There was a police pursuit on the 403 that the OPP were involved in. Then he went out of off the highway onto some more rural roads. The OPP pulled off the pursuit and then ended up back on the eastbound 401 where Halton Police and Peel Police picked up the tail of this vehicle and followed him all the way to the Ingersoll area.
And you know, Steph, it's interesting. I'm looking at the two lead OPP vehicles, and you have to wonder whether they've positioned themselves so that the driver can see in both rear view mirrors, the ones on the left and the ones on the right, and they're massive, or are they staying out of the sight line of the individual?
Right. I know that we have CTV's John Musselman on the phone, who has been on the ground following this pursuit. John, what can you tell us from your vantage point?
Well, it's probably about a kilometer ahead of me at this point. I'm westbound on QEW, just past the Ford plant, still heading westbound. 30 seconds ago, the OPP tactical unit was zooming past me, so the police presence here is increasing by the moment as they follow this rig. And again, as you mentioned, they're likely just waiting for this rig to run out of fuel and then the driver has somewhere options. But we're still following it. We've been following it now for a number of hours.
And you know what? It's getting a lot of follow on Twitter right now. I can tell you a lot of attention stateside to this now. Everybody seems to be keenly interested in any kind of follow or pursuit. They're calling it a chase. The OPP don't want us to call this a chase. This is, as Cam Lee was saying, this is they're just following this rig, hoping that it'll soon run out of gas. But as Cam was telling us, Ann, if it's a full tank, it could be 14 hours.
And we're only coming up to 8 hours. If this happened at 4 o'clock this morning, we're just about to approach the 8-hour mark. So, you know, that's when good on gas is not necessarily proving to be a positive thing.
No, and what they're going to do is very carefully continue to follow this vehicle to what they hope is a very safe conclusion. And John, are you hearing any chatter at all from police about what's going on, what's ahead, any roadblocks, any closures that you're hearing up in the distance on the QEW?
I'm just hearing what you've been hearing as well. Police are continuing to follow this. I just saw the tactical unit pass me, so that gives me an indication that something's happening, or they may have an indication of the fuel level of this truck. They may have an idea of where they run out. This could be all part of what's going on here that we're not being told yet. The perspective on the highway, it's really business as usual for most drivers. Really don't have any indication of anything abnormal here. Traffic is flowing smoothly. Unless you're directly behind this incident, you really wouldn't know what was going on. I guess the unknown here is what's this driver up to? What's the truck carrying? Who's in the truck? And if he does anything erratic, that could be very dangerous. So it's just a wait-and-see attitude, and they'll just keep following this rig to see what happens.
And John, I think we're seeing now those tactical units we were talking about race up ahead in front of the flatbed. Cam, will we still on the line? Because I'd like to hear what Cam has to say about the tactical unit. Do we have Cam? Okay, we'll try to get back to Cam Woolley in a second to find out why the tactical unit would be surging ahead like this right now. And Cam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
Okay, hi. So we see the tactical unit. Look, they've got the lights flashing up at the in front or in eye shot view of the driver of this flatbed. What is going on here?
Well, they may be trying or considering another attempt at a stop. Niagara Police did try and pull over. He took off. They may be trying some kind of careful rolling block, but it's going to have to be pretty touchy. So I think they'll have more resources than just a few marked cars. They may try and slow the guy down just based on what they've seen. It's totally up to the officer in charge on all the evidence they've seen. It looks like this guy's watching his mirrors a lot and stuff. You'll notice he's riding over the left line a lot. He's doing that. I think he's just watching a lot in his left mirror. It looks like he's really engaged with what the police are doing there. The police may be considering slowing traffic ahead and in an attempt to do some kind of rolling block, but it's going to depend totally on the officers there and what they feel is going to be the safest.
Okay, they're approaching Appleby Line in Burlington right now. I wonder if they're going to start closing any lanes, on ramps right now. So if they're going to try to get this vehicle to stop. Hang on, Amber Pay's trying to tell me something. Is this... Okay. Cam, what Amber's hearing is they're going to attempt a rolling block. What is that?
Well, what it means is you'll see there's a couple of cruisers now have appeared in front of it, and what they'll do is gradually slow down. I think they'll watch and see if he's going to slow down or make any moves on them. He may slow down with them, and I guess if it looks like he's not going to, then they have room to get out of there. But they'll probably wait for an area of road that they think is suitable for that sort of situation.
Okay, now, there for a second, Cam, Bob Summers. What can you tell us about their Appleby line? So what is ahead on the QEW westbound right now where there could be an opportunity to do this rolling block? That would be tricky.
Actually, now with Walker's line, they're continuing westbound. The question is going to be, as they get a little bit further into Burlington, are they going to be heading for the 403? Are they going to be continuing along the QEW? And of course, if they continue along the QEW, they'll be heading for the Burlington Skyway. But in the meantime, what we can see is that there are all kinds of OPP cruisers on the scene, and as we say now, approaching Walker's line, just about to pass Walker's line.
Okay, so Cam, how will we know when this rolling block is starting? Is Cam Woolley still there?
I'm still there, Steph. You'll see some cruisers in front.
Okay, so we saw 2 cruisers in front.
And now it looks like they backed off. So we don't know what they're being told in the radio. Maybe they started to slow. It's totally up to whoever's calling it, whichever officer's calling this.
Okay, and would this be an OPP officer right now?
Yeah, it'd be an OPP officer. Now we'll just wait and see if there may be something that they have planned ahead. They may have just been getting those cruisers into position.
And look, there's still commuters, everyday drivers on the highway as this is going on.
They may have been considering and then decided not to due to other traffic. There's a lot of variables. You can see more and more marked units in the vicinity, which we didn't see before. So they may be waiting for certain traffic conditions as well before they try this.
I wonder if Chopper 24 could just pan ahead for a second. Is that possible? I don't know if you can do the shot. Just to see what the police car situation is in front of the flatbed and what he's facing as he heads westbound on the QEW, again around Trafalgar, Burlington area.